Hello SFM people, I'm in my garden, so I'm just trying to show a bit of content with what I'm up to today. Just pottering about, not doing a lot today. So just been messing around with my cat. Hopefully she'll make an appearance, our Ruby. You'll find that over the course of this 90 days I'll probably talk about cats a lot. It's one of my hobbies, along with Nita. We've turned it into a bit of a job as well. It's like an art form, turning your hobbies into some sort of money income, which is what it's all about really, you know. So I didn't really introduce myself properly, I don't think, in Italy. I was there a few days ago in Sorrento. It was just a little quick kind of burst to say, you know, here I am. But at least it was outside in one of the like piazzas, like a garden area in Sorrento. So at least I had a bit of confidence and bottle to get on the mic. I'm going to have to stop saying all the time. This is one of the things I'm going to try and do, is to stop saying as well. So, I've just done it again. What a knobhead. So you learn, don't you, with this thing, that you've got a lot of faults. I've just done it again. This has gone tits up already. So isn't the grass looking lovely? I cut the grass before the holiday. There you go. Can you see that? Yeah, brilliant. Yes, what was I talking about? Yeah, passions. So if you can turn all your passions into money making, then you're laughing really, aren't you? I've done it again. I'm going to have to forget about that and just roll with it, aren't I? So one of my passions is collecting classic cars, supercars, and selling them as well. I've done that part-time for the last 10 years, but I've been collecting cars for the last 36 years, would you believe, when I was a young teenager. I bought cars before I passed my driving test and was able to flip them on. So I got pretty good at it when I was younger, and then things take over when you're learning your craft. I've been a chef, restaurateur for 30 years, 15 years of them as the restaurateur. So when that closed down and I basically retired at the age of 44, I started at the age of 14 in the catering business many years ago. So I gave that up and then started to go to pastures new, thinking I could retire, but then I got bored and then started with the whole proper selling the cars for a living, selling watches. I'm into horology, property, love cats, you name it, and now SFM. So I think that's 5 businesses, if I can got my maths right. So the thing to do with all this is definitely to try to get your passion and turn it into money, if you can, but remembering what the passion's all about, and you know, you've got to enjoy the journey and enjoy the stuff. It's not about getting things for the sake of just collecting stuff, you know, just to show off or anything. It's about using the gear that you're buying and enjoying where you go in the countries, where you're buying the cars, the watches and all blah blah blah. What I can say from when we shut the restaurant down, we enjoyed the restaurant stuff a hell of a lot, you know, but it's I think it's a young excuse me, it's a young man's game now. So for the last 10 years I've just been basically mucking about, and now I'm mucking about with you lot. So hopefully I can do a few decent videos now and then. You're going to get the odd crappy ones, aren't you, poking the head up that's not right, but at least we can look back together, and basically if anyone's watching I'll be bloody surprised. But there you go. So I'm going to cut it short. I'm just going to get my cat in actually. So I'll introduce you to our Ruby. We've only got one cat left now. We lost one last year called Bumble, but this is our Ruby. The show name, by the way, is Aureus vivacious. She used to be a show cat with the breeder in the first year. So here, I'll try and get Ruby. There you go, Rube. Look at you, you pretty girl. Say hello. Hello everybody. I'm Ruby. Hello, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. Oh, we love the Ruby. There we go. Isn't she pretty? Pretty cat. Oh, yeah. Ruby's my therapy cat. So she gets me out of a lot of scrapes, does our Ruby. And she's not far away from where, I don't know if this is really something to show you. There you go. That little cat there, that cat thing, is where Bumble's buried. And he's called Bumble. So what we went and done, we went and got this little chappie, if you can poke his head. I've got to get my camera skills going here. There you go, a bumblebee. There you go, it moves. Boing. There you go. these videos are just like experimental, obviously, at the moment. They're not gonna, the first half a dozen or so aren't gonna produce a lot of content, but at least they're gonna have something about what I'm doing each day, hopefully. And if I can continue them on the 90 day, I know at the start I said I probably wouldn't do it in 90 days, but I think as I'm going along, I'm just, oh, yeah, I'm going to use my hands, I'm going to practice and all this sort of bullshit. And yeah, by the end of it, hopefully there'll be a different style to everything, and I've got a lot sharper, open my mouth a bit more and all that sort of jazz. I think Nita's in the background there. Nita, you in the background? Nita, just wave. Just wave for Wally. Oh sweet, I can't see you. I need some new glasses, you know, I can't see. I think the sun's in the camera. Oh, it's all kicking off. Here's Ruby. There you go. So anyway, how many minutes have I had now? Oh, far too long. It's gone on too long, this one, 6 minutes. No bugger's going to be listening to this crap. Anyway, this is where we live, in this sort of area, yeah. Nice and green, few trees there. So anyway, there you go. I'll bash another one out tomorrow, and catch you later. Hope you're having a nice day.